Welcome to the pre-show, everybody. Sorry, it's been hectic. It's hot, and even though I've been inside all day in the air conditioning, my body has been like, it's hot. You should preserve energy. Don't expend yourself. You will die. So I'm sorry I was late. We're trying to be on time more.
That winter?
Also winter, yes. no, winter is hunker down and consume foodables. Mine is hunker down and stay in the cold and chill.
I did find out the carnivores that like don't hibernate, like bears and so basically like foxes and stuff, they just have to nonstop eat.
Oh, yeah.
So I do that all the time. There you go.
So they just keep going to burrow, and it's like, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead.
Ooh, an egg.
Broha, I'm a welder in Vegas. You're fine. I'm also a podcaster in Austin. I am but of weak blood anymore. I've lost all my edge.
That's pretty cool that he's a welder not in Vegas.
You just never know work.
Did you make the globe?
Yeah.
Did you make the globe? That's the real question.
That shit's real?
Yeah.
I kept seeing memes about it, and I was like, damn, so Mr. House from Fallout New Vegas is real?
And that's the thing. Like, they do whimsical, fun stuff like, oh, we'll put a globe on there. We'll put the Raiders on there. But then they do weird shit like, we're going to put an eyeball in there. It's overseeing everything. And it's like, oh my God. But yeah, it's a real fucking thing.
Oh, wow. He said actually yes.
What the fuck?
Awesome.
Hello, world. So there you go. Did you put
The Eye of Sauron.
Right? Vegas has got its own Epcot ball. There you go, right there. Hello, world.
That's way cooler than the Epcot ball.
The Epcot ball, the Epcot ball has an outdated fucking ride inside of it, okay?
Yes, the problem with Tomorrowland is that tomorrow always comes.
Yes. Sorry. I had to look at that word. Frisco, what are you saying? I had a customer. Okay. Yeah. Felix, don't use that word, even if you're. Don't you need to tell us
like
that?
90s sitcom bully. I'd actually.
Yeah. You look like you would throw somebody in a locker immediately.
Yeah, but that's an 80s sitcom bully. At least give me the right
era.
Yeah.
Also, you guys.
This is literally the shirt from Big Trouble in
I was
Little
gonna
China.
say, yeah. I was like, wait a minute, is it? Also, you guys need to squish a little bit. Or at least Marcos. Actually, you know, I think JJ, you're fine. I think Marcos needed to squish a little bit.
I did just squish.
Yeah, you're right. Why do you? Sorry, the framing looks thick because JJ, you're closer to the camera. You look bigger than Marcos somehow. It's right for the framing, but you just look so tiny.
He is bigger. He's been going to the gym.
Well, I know he's broad, but
lives right next to Big Tex. It's right there.
Right. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. I'm very easily distracted.
No one Google Big Tex and find out where I live.
Well, you guys are always like, yeah, you know that karaoke bar you live right underneath? It's like, stop it.
Yeah,
We've never
Esther
said the
Follies.
name of it.
There's like 5 in Austin, and only one of them has a house on top of it. It's like New York. I'm making
You've
it now.
given away way more information than we have.
No, now I'm throwing wrenches. It's not real, or is it? Look at the Eye of America. No, but the eye is real. They got like nice little cool things. I wonder what it's like on the inside. Now it's a basketball. Now it's Epcot for real. Now it's a nighttime basketball. Where's the eyeball though?
Does Las Vegas have a basketball team? Oh,
They're trying to.
Las Vegas also has like this weird. So when I was there, I actually
There it is. Sorry.
didn't do a lot of the cool touristy things, which is why I don't really want to go back outside of going with TJ. But they have some dumb, cool touristy things. Like the other one is like a ride that spins on the edge of a building.
Yeah, I've been on that one. That's New York, I believe. Yeah, that one's fun. It's kind of spooky, but it is very fun. There's also zip lines and everything, and
I think we're all too heavy for zip lines, minus JJ.
maybe. But there's also we can do Excalibur, which is medieval times but a little bit fancier.
Oh.
The food's really good, and it's right next to Thunder from Down Under. So you guys are single. You guys can go and get all the ladies that are all turned on from Thunder from Down Under. So
Wait, what?
Thunder from Down Under is a Chippendales type thing, but they're all Australian men with big beefy abs, and they're all greased
Yeah,
up.
bro, I don't think they want bologna after seeing steak.
Yeah.
Right. But here's the thing: they can't have the steak. So they're like, "Well, I'm really hungry now. I'll take some bologna."
Is the steak into other steak? Or?
No. Here.
Then they can have the steak.
Well, let's see. I'll give you guys an assessment. Let me see if I can find the poster, which is hilarious. Because it's just like the beefiest of beefcakes. And they're like, yeah, we're good. It's essentially Magic Mike.
Yeah.
It's essentially Magic Mike. But right next to, but it's like down the same staircase, if I recall. So it's like one staircase goes to nerdy dork sword fighting awesome, and the other one's going to horny women extravaganza. and it's supposed to be a good time. So
Just male fantasy and female fantasy.
exactly. It's just their stupid thing. One of them is guys all muscled up fighting each other, and the other is guys all muscled up dancing on each other. It's fine. Our dreams, men and women, we're not so different. We want very similar. Put these guys in armor, we'd be just as happy.
My favorite, like,
I think I just
female
became
or
vegan. Shut
girl
up.
girl meme that I ever saw is it was basically hot dudes like that, but they were doing chores.
Oh. We do chores, ladies. You just have to
Like it was a whole calendar of dudes like that vacuuming and just dusting. and
dusting.
shit.
Is that how we're gonna do our calendar? Are we committing to doing this calendar next year?
Sure, why not?
This erotic calendar. We'll
Hey.
figure it out. What are the
You got
first time
it.
chatter? Relentless venture. Hey gang, what is up? Are you throwing up a gang sign?
I don't know any gangs.
Now you're a real 90s villain. There you go.
80s villains didn't have gangs.
That's what I'm saying. 90s. You upgraded to 90s.
Weezer.
What is this?
Weezer.
Oh.
Too much metal for one hand.
What's up, Sammy? I don't know who you are, but you know who I am. Thank you to me. It's still the pre-show, but I do want to show you guys one thing. We are having an event very soon, and I'm coming up with the schedule for it. But one of the things was a You Laugh, You Lose contest. What do you guys think about having that as an idea for
That
the
was
9-hour
fun.
stream?
You're very excited about it, so why not do it?
Okay, so the idea being is that everyone who sends me memes and stuff, you can see how I'd really react to the memes you think are funny. Same thing with you guys, right? But then this one I thought, like, well, maybe we could try to sabotage ourselves, or each other, I should say. But then I listened to this last night. I've been really into AI covers. And Plankton AI covers. I've never watched SpongeBob. I've not watched one like more than 5 episodes in my life. But I know who Plankton is. Everybody knows who Plankton is. And
Yes.
yeah. You know, Krabby Patties, all this shit, right?
Maximum overdrive.
Right. So there's him singing all sorts of songs, right? So here's Rolling in the Deep.
Your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it now.
So I was just cracking up, dying, listening to that. And then I heard this one, which, you know, got like one of the things that makes me laugh the most is one, misspeaking, like funny word combinations, even like bad translations. And the other thing is when you're able to catch me off guard and unexpectedly. And this one, you've heard Hello from Adele. Hello from the other side, right? Beautiful. So you think that he's going to hit the note.
Oh, from the other side.
That's like a screamo fucking laugh. And I can't not fucking die every time I hear it.
He sounds sadder than Adele.
Right. Like it sounds like Chester from fucking Linkin Park.
I agree with you.
Hello from the other side.
What Jinx rather say? Patrick does it better. That was another one. Patrick singing they were making him sing spirituals and shit, like church songs, R&B.
I think my favorite one is SpongeBob singing Neon Moon.
Oh, that one. Hold on, let's look up is it SpongeBob AI Neon Moon. And sun goes down. Something like that.
Yeah.
Let me see. Here we go. Skip ahead.
I spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. Now, if you lose your one and only.
We shouldn't have this kind of power. And here's the thing. If I didn't have this is all I would be doing all day. Because going back to what we'll talk about for this topic, my favorite thing to do and what I learned how to do, this is proto-internet. This is when the tools weren't readily accessible. I'd make my own chipmunk covers, like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
I would find the track, pitch adjust, do all the stuff, and I'd make it like 1-to-1. And it was hilarious. Fucking all the songs. So with this tool, I would be doing all sorts of fucking nonsense. It's insane. Somebody said that there was another one here. Vegeta singing. What does this say? Your Love? Lose Your Love, sung by Ed. No, but Patrick singing R&B. Hold on, Patrick AI song. Let's just see what comes up as the first
He's not
one.
in Paris, is he?
What's the thing? Let's see. Rap God. No, I want it to
They
be.
censored like that song recently. When they won an award, I think.
More like beauty queen from a movie scene. Shit, don't mind, but what do you mean?
Hold on, go ahead. Let me see. Get to the part.
People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. And mother always told me,
That's So the thing is, they're fucking like singing it with the same passion. And it's just that much so funny. Fellas in Paris. Oh my God.
They
No.
100% did change it to that because they were like, all right, we can't.
Wait, like they really did? Like Kanye West?
Well, it
Like the
wasn't
radio
Kanye,
edit
the
I can
record
make.
label.
The record label.
Like in the sense that they had just won an award or something, and they were like, "Hey, we can't
we can't
put that in our headline that like it went double platinum or whatever the fuck it did."
Oh, so the official song? I mean, I tried to look up Fellas in Paris and then it comes up with that.
No, it was like in articles and stuff. Like that's the way they refer to it now.
Oh.
because they don't want to say like whatever albums go today, triple platinum or whatever.
Is brother offensive to write in a headline? Because that's my replacement word. Instead of the N word, I say brother. So it's like, brothers in Paris. Got my brothers in Paris and we're going gorillas. Hold on, let me just find Patrick AI R&B because that shit, gospel is funny as shit. Go ahead.
My favorite, and then I just because I went on this way for a little bit too, but my favorite was Kanye actually singing country songs.
Oh yeah,
Because it was so off.
There's other ones. There's Michael Jackson singing younger Michael Jackson singing modern Michael Jackson. Have you seen those?
No.
Those are fucking insane because it's the same dude, so it's the same cadence
Well,
match.
there's some people making actual songs out there.
Right. No, hold on. I want a good Patrick song.
You seen her, you ain't seen it, but I guess it was all just make believe. Oh, I never knew what I was missing, but I knew.
And so they just got him going fucking crazy. But no.
Chad said something hilarious. You can say fella, you can't say feller.
Okay. Got my fellers. God, I don't want my fellers to be in Paris. Hold on. That's what it was.
¿Qué le parece esa morra? La que anda bailando sola.
All of us doing it.
Pa' mí.
So,
Está buena.
so they got that one, but then they got Chente singing it.
¿Qué le parece esa dama? La que anda bailando sola me gusta pa' mí. Bella, ella sabe que es muy bella.
Fucking scary, man. That must have been a cover, but
That song, I like Homer and Bart singing it.
what? Sober and Bart?
English Homer and Bart, because Mexico did it first, or someone in Latin America did it first with the dub-over voice actors. And then some border kid like me was like, wait, I want to hear original Bart sing this.
Homer and Bart singing. So say it.
It's better.
Bella, Sabina, que todos andan mirándola como baila.
The thing is that I can waste so much of my life just doing this. But here, this is Michael Jackson, Little Michael. So it's Little Michael Jackson singing like...
T.S. Sloan just dropped 5.
Oh my God, Keon Sloan in the house. Donating.
Thank you very much.
So many subs. I don't know where you are on the ranking, but that is so many gifted subs. We appreciate you individually. And we appreciate those who are listening, enjoying said subs. But then I don't appreciate when somebody gets like 3 minutes of ads and they're like, oh man, I missed the show. So be sure to subscribe to Them Excellence. And, or wish or gift the gift of sub to Them Excellence. But let me see here. Michael Jackson, Little Michael, AI. There we go. Almost forgot the keyword there. That way we could find that. And then we'll get to our other music related talking about. But here we go. This shit's fucking nuts.
Another day is gone. I'm still all alone. How could this be?
Yeah, it's not even funny. It's just good.
Here with me.
It's fucking crazy because it's like, oh, why does it sound so good? Oh, it's the same fucking guy.
When you feel that heat and we can ride the boogie, share that freedom love. I wanna rock with you all night.
Singing his own backup vocals. But yeah, I could get lost entirely all that. They got Freddie Mercury singing shit. They got Bruno Mars singing shit.
Dio.
Dio. Oh, what was the one that you... There's someone else that you said that was... it was Goku. Goku AI
Oh,
singing.
yeah, they have Goku and Vegeta.
For Goku and Vegeta. They did a duet, I forget, that I saw last night that cracked me the fuck up. Hold on, Vegeta. And then we'll get the show started. But it was MJ singing Evangelion. Let's see here. Oh my god. This seems like the dumbest idea I could ever do.
Low.
This.
Open up, man.
Hey, Sean.
And I had given her an extra key. All this time she was standing there.
I just wanna hear
She never
Vegeta.
took her eyes off me.
Oh, you better know, man, that's so you better. Just for son of it, this all the luck, I know you.
Wait, Vegeta doing Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Hold on.
Yeah.
Can you feel the love? All right. I could do this forever, and I will. AI is going to ruin so many lives, but bring us so much joy at the same time.
There's literally no movies happening because of AI.
Right. So in the meantime, this is what we're doing.
It is where we are.
Hold on, I'll get to the good part. Come on, Vegeta. See if you can hit it.
It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer.
It's actually not bad because it is Elton John's undersinging, but it is also Vegeta singing the fuck out of it. So there's gonna be so many lawsuits. Yeah, of course, that one guy who made the new Drake song, that shit was legit, just like stealing his everything. So more power to the MP, not
What's
the
the
MPA,
name of the red-haired guy? He got away with stealing.
SAG-AFTRA.
SAG-AFTRA, not the MPA, red-haired guy.
The one that hasn't made a song in a while, but he was all over the radio like 4 years ago, and he was even on Game of Thrones.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed
Ed
Sheeran.
Sheeran won his thing.
yeah,
because they
so-
wanted. Yeah, because the fucking was it Marvin Gaye's estate?
Yeah.
they're just suing fucking everybody, man. They're fuck them.
There was the same like rhythm.
Everything's the same rhythm though. Have you heard the 4-chord song?
Yeah.
That comedy song? Go look up the 4-chord song on your own time. It's a brilliant song. All those songs are outdated now because it's from like 2005. But no, but all our respect goes to SAG-AFTRA, the writers. Power to the people, unionize, and fuck them for being like, hey, we're going to pay an extra for a day of work and then use their visage for the rest of their life using AI. Fuck you, movie executives. I won't watch another goddamn thing and promote any of your stupid bullshit if you keep up with this goddamn nonsense. And I will make AI have whimsy for us, and I'll steal all your IPs.
Yeah.
So does that mean nothing? So they mean nothing, and then we'll get original things, and I'll hire the greatest artists and the things of that sort. So
Yeah, from now on, we only like support individual like movie makers, like Sound of Freedom and Mel Gibson.
No, we're not doing all that. We're not doing all of
AMC
that.
trying to sabotage. That's my favorite dumb conspiracy theory right now.
Which one?
Oh, that it's just like, AMC is trying to sabotage and people can't see Sound of Freedom. It's like the AC was off, and I was like, yeah, it's the summer. Blackouts are happening.
God damn it. No, we're not shilling yet. We got to find the right thing to shill for. It has to be some sort of product that we love. Some product that,
And/or service.
or service.
There's a lot of products I would do it for.
Well, we shill for Manscaped, but it's not even shilling. I actually like their stuff.
Meanwhile, Brewing,
I know. Fucking
Clean Cause Energy,
Ozarka water. I'm pretty sure they steal water.
Red Horn Brewing.
There you
Red
go.
Horn Brewing.
Hey, brand, you could be one of these many brands that we use to drink beverages on the Mexcellence Podcasting Network.
I picked
Bro.
this one for the name.
Deadpool 3 is literally stopped right now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. They could go without writers. They cannot go without actors. If you don't think that Ryan Reynolds or Wolverine are not SAG-AFTRA actors, you are sorely mistaken. So they can't even promote shit. They can't even promote TMNT. Like there was one of the kids actors that was the star was like, we might go on strike tomorrow, so I'm just putting this video out there so you guys go see the movie and here's some stickers we have. And like he was literally just going like grasping at strings, trying to make sure that his movie was promoted before they went on strike. So.
Yeah, the premiere of Barbie or whatever in Europe was moved up earlier because it was like, you only got us till 3, bro.
Right. It was like Barb moved up. They left Oppenheimer's to join the strike, and then Haunted Mansion was going to be it was going to be a red carpet at the Hyperion Theater, and then they're like, now it's a fan event. Yay! It's like, bitch, I wanted to meet Lakeith Stanfield. I don't want to meet other people that like the
Go to
Haunted
the
Mansion.
picket line, support him.
If anything, this is the best time to find all the actors that you want.
Can we make Mexcellence fans and then just hand them out to actors?
Right? Just get a bunch of like bulk.
Let's go hand out Mexcellence branded waters.
I mean, Hassan got a lot of credit just for handing out donuts at the picket line.
Fuck it. Let's go to LA and pass out Mexcellence donuts. We'll get a place to customize some skulls and hats and just fucking do it, man. And then be like, yeah, Mexcellence supports the writers and SAG-AFTRA, which we do. Even though this is not a SAG-AFTRA thing, but yes.
You guys look hot. Have a Mexcellence fan.
Exactly. And they'll be like, what? Attractive?
Oh, I'm gonna use that to pick up girls.
Oh, yeah. You look hot. Fan. You have to give him that creepy
And I'm
look,
not
though.
just saying that because you're beautiful. Although you are both things.
Right. Pass out conchas on the picket line. Yeah. Has to be gluten free. No, you have to have the option. Get it right, all right? You can't just be like, oh, they're all Californians. You got to have gluten free, sugar free. Nah. Everyone loves a good donut, especially when you're out in the fucking hot heat.
I don't know, man. Most of those people have abs.
That's what I'm saying. They're in the hot heat. They need the energy source. They're going to burn it.
Have some.
Well, they're not
Mexcellence-
filming anything for a while.
Oh,
so
that's
they,
true.
Exactly.
they can afford to bulk.
So in the meantime, Marcos, you put the most scariest thing in my brain, which is that actors are going to start podcasts, and then
Yeah.
we're fucking done. And then we're fucking done. It's gonna like get what people got mad that who was it? Dua Lipa made a podcast, and they're like, she's too pretty and too famous to be making podcasts with the scum of the rest of us.
What was the rapper that did it? Like, and his intro is still my favorite intro in any podcast.
Which one?
It's the one that does all the auto tune.
T-Pain.
T-Pain did
Yeah.
it. Yeah, T-Pain on Twitch.
But T-Pain was like shunned for a long time for some reason. People just didn't like
because
him.
they thought anytime you're innovative, it's not like you don't get adoration right off the bat.
it's we don't remember the pioneers. Like the pioneers aren't the ones that have families and are old money.
Yeah.
It's the settlers.
Right.
The pioneers paved the way. T-Pain was a pioneer. He
Right.
paved the way. But now all the settlers are getting the credit.
And
the
now
money,
he
and the
has,
bitches.
but he did that one Tiny Desk. That's how he came back like 2-3 years ago. He did the Tiny Desk where he was singing his songs, but without auto-tune. They're like, oh, the guy could sing. And it's like, yeah, you need to know what you're doing to make your voice sound like that. Have you ever tried using auto-tune and you can't sing? It doesn't work. It
I
just
know
sounds bad.
Mainstream artists that use autotune because they can't sing.
Right. So fuck you, Usher, you bastard. He was the one that almost killed his spirit. Did you hear about that?
No.
Usher on a plane went up to a T-Pain and goes, "You ruined music," and then walked away. This was like in 2006 or something at the height of Usher.
Yeah, but now T-Pain has a cool intro, and Usher has every STD known to man.
And he's also still actively breaking up marriages, it seems. So, or at least relationships. So, anyway, now we got the music stuff. We know where the future of music is, all AI generated. Please don't steal my voice for music unless it's Bruno Mars, and then I'll learn how to sing Bruno Mars songs properly. Until then, though, we're going to get into our top 5 fictional bands, artists, whatever you want to do. Sit back, enjoy, and let's start the show. Welcome everybody to the Sync Countdown. I'm Sammy Gonzalez, aka The Mexcellence. Welcome to the Sync Countdown, your favorite top 5 show of all time. It should be, and if it's not, what is going on? You need to find lesser cool top 5 shows because this is a premier top 5 list countdown show where we talk about the top 5, the very best of whatever topic we decide. And today's topic, top 5 fictional bands, artists, musics, things of that sort. Joining me on the other side, though, before we get into everything, we have...
Oh, I thought you were going to take it first. All right, my name is Mark.
Figure it
I will
out.
be the host. Oh, now one of the co-hosts here today. I hope everyone's having a lovely Thursday.
It is Thursday indeed. It's hot, in the immortal words of a real artist, Carlos
Nelly?
Santana. Oh, Nelly works. Nelly works. It is so hot in here, but please refrain from taking off all your clothes.
Just take off your sleeves.
Marcos, you've took off even part of the neck, even to make it extra. Not deep. It's not a deep V.
No,
but it's a nice.
They're one of the higher.
It's a U.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a
normal.
scoop. But not compared to what you have on, JJ. Oh wait, whoops! I introduced you. Who are you?
I'm Wonder Boy. I am drinking a delicious Wonder Boy from Red Horn Brewing. And I'm JJ.
Rigagoo. Rigagoo. Sorry, I got excited to do the Rigagoogoos from Wonder Boy.
Number 5, Chacaron Macaron.
And Broha, JJ, take off all your clothes, is what they're asking. No, I was going to go with Santana featuring the stylings of Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20. Man, it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun.
Yeah, but that's a verse. You would pick a verse over the chorus?
Yeah, because that's the opening lyric. Man, you can just stop there. Man, it's a high one. That's it. Boom. Cut it away. I like me some Rob Thomas. Leave me alone. But we're not talking about Rob Thomas.
He's real.
He's real. Contrary to popular belief, Rob Thomas is a real motherfucker. But we are talking about our top 5 fictional musicians, fictional bands. These are things that in media, you got TV shows. I mean, for now, I don't know about the future, but you got TV shows, you got movies, and sometimes you just need an act that is not in our real world. It'll break immersion. It'll fuck up all the world. Or sometimes you need it thematically. You need a band that the character plays in that needs to develop and help the character overcome obstacles or do something fantastic. I know since we have no women in this podcast today, unfortunately, we really need to find friends that are girls that will be willing to be on camera, because this topic specifically would be killer for having a lady, because our tastes, I don't know, we have not similar tastes, but the reason why the thumbnail was Gem and the Holograms was because none of us were going to pick Gem and the Holograms, but my sister, who was born in the 80s, she was definitely going to pick Gem and the Holograms.
That wasn't a gender thing. That was I
Do
wasn't
you want
born
me
in.
to make my list in just like the 3 Pitch Perfect movies?
'Cause I was about to say,
That's
like,
only one though. It's the same band.
They
I'm
play
assuming.
against different bands in the trilogy.
Oh, so you want the other band? You want the opposing bands?
Yes.
yeah, the main thing stopping that from happening. I wasn't a child in 1985.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Though. Hey, but
Do we need an
they had that
older female?
shitty. They had that shitty movie with the little drone. Remember?
No,
You remember?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I looked at it. I looked up Gem and the Holograms images. It's like, oh yeah, there was a shitty movie. Yeah,
I forgot about that.
everyone did, as they should.
I
But
forgot about the Josie and the Pussycats movie.
oh, see, I knew about
actually
that.
really good.
Yeah,
that's-
that was 2000s ish. So it was my
I made a
era.
mistake.
Oh,
I saw
you
the
even got
Spice
like Spice Girls were a real band before the movie.
No, but
though.
they made a movie called Spice World, and it's terrible.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I reviewed it. It was fucking insane. Bob Hoskins is in it. It's strange because he's British. It's only because he was British.
He was probably just home, and they were like, "Hey, bro, want
He was probably just home. Well-
$50?"
Well, before we get into our list, though, I want to remind everybody, and I got to make graphics and stuff for this, but if you didn't catch Tuesday's show, first of all, shame on you. Second of all, we announced that we are having our 9th anniversary 9-hour stream, Saturday, July 29th, 2023. I actually just got news. It's actually, as of right now, without even trying, over $600 of giveaways. Manscaped, the fine folks at Manscaped, this is not an ad portion of the show, but they gave us a bunch of beard hedgers to give away, and so we have a bunch of beard hedgers to give away. So if you've always wanted one, you can go ahead and get yourself there. I see the comment there. Bob Hoskins, leave him alone. But we're also going to have podcast shows. We're going to have gaming, maybe, perhaps. We're going to have dares and challenges and more. So what we're going to try to do is just bolster our numbers. The event is 9 years of Mexcellence. 2014 is when I started to be the Mexcellence and came up with the name and have been podcasting and doing my thing. And it's dragged over to these guys here helping me keep the Mexcellence going strong. And DJ Lemon, I actually put that. I am giving away a pair of my shoes, one to each award winner. We're going to give out awards based on participation, based off of people gifting subs, because the idea is that
Based on vibes.
based on vibes. If you want to know about the Mexcellence, if you want to see us in our prime, and you want to make sure somebody you know catches us at our best, I want to recommend everybody to share. Tell everybody that on Saturday, July 29th, I think we're starting about 10 or 11 a.m., but it'll be on all day. Please let them know that we are having a 9th anniversary 9-hour stream. So be sure to tell your friends, tell your enemies. We're going to have lots of special guests coming in. We have lots of giveaways, lots of sponsors. So if you want to win some stuff, Manscaped's already hooked us up. We're looking for probably Emiliano, our whiskey friend, will be giving away another whiskey like he did last year, and more many whiskeys, I should say, and more. So sit tight, relax. Please be sure to follow, like, subscribe, and keep up to date about our 9th anniversary stream once I make more graphics and everything. But yes, we will be signing a pair of my shoes, the entire crew, and you can get a size 16 Van that's been kind of busted up a little bit because I can't wear them anymore because my feet hurt. So look forward to that. Be sure.
old.
I am. I have the old man Vans and running shoes.
You're too old for the old man Vans.
No, the old man Vans are fine,
You
but
gotta switch over to the New Balance, bro.
no, I still remember when they were racist. Do you remember
khaki
that?
shorts.
I got the khaki shorts. I've upgraded. It was too hot in Florida.
Golf shirt.
Rakeen, Mexcellence plushie. You actually read my mind. My girlfriend's sister does little crochet work, so I might get a custom crochet one, but I haven't asked her yet. So, yeah, I'm trying to give away plushies. The 3D printer's a dream because I have too much to do and I can't level it. But if I somehow miraculously get it working and keep the temperatures right, then I'll give away a few statues as well. So we got lots of things going on, and yeah. It's going to be a good time, so be sure. 9th anniversary, Saturday, July 29th. Be there or be square. Now, we can start the show. But who do we want to start with? You know what? I want to go last this time because my number one's pretty great, and I don't think anybody's picked it. So I guess we're going to go clockwise. So that means, Marcos, you could start with us. What is your number 5? And you're also the music guy, so.
Yeah. My number 5, probably actually the biggest name on my list, and it's Death Clock.
Death Clock. Is that on yours, JJ?
I have many.
Okay. Not Des Kolk. Wait, how do you spell it?
There's no A.
There's no A. Okay.
And clock with a K.
Okay. There we go. Oh, the guys from Metalocalypse?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know their actual name, but yes, they are a fictional band. Give us the history. Are they anything special?
So they are special to me, not because people just like that it's a metal, Mortal Kombat, violent comedy kind of thing. And honestly, a lot of the bits are really funny. The show has a special place in my heart because it's made by Brendan Small, who made Home Movies.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
He didn't have the squiggly lines. I didn't recognize it.
He's the singer-songwriter for Death Clock.
Oh. Well, there you go. What shows the fuck
I saw
know?
him on tour.
Let's see. Awaken, is that a song?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to play a little bit, get a little sample of this here.
I can set the stage to that.
Set the stage to that.
So they go on to where was it? Like in London?
They were in Norway or something.
Norway, and then it was like, oh, you have to sing this monster to sleep by playing acoustic instruments. It's like, no, we're metal instruments. Fuck,
You mean Grandpa's guitars?
fuck that. So they go the other way, and they just
Jesus Christ, I'm about to have a seizure. And I'm going to try to not get copyright stricken. I want to monetize this episode because it's going to be a good episode. So I got to do them in small segments. So I'm just going to skip around because Lord knows that we're going to get fucking copyright strict on all of these. Damn, that's actually pretty fucking tight.
no, yeah, they're actually also musically really good.
Yeah.
So it's like a legit band that you could listen to. Do you have any albums they've made after their creation?
No,
they're all tied into their seasons.
Oh, but did they release singles or something like that you can like, consume
the
these
singles
individually?
are from the show. Like
Right.
Awaken is one of them, but there's
Gotcha.
no like. They are doing. Fun note about that. They are. Their farewell episode is either this month or next month. I don't really know because I don't have cable. That's my only issue with that
So
one.
you'll find it at some point.
Yeah. Basically, it'll be on Max at some point, and I'll steal it. But
Gotcha.
the show is coming to an end. The band is doing a farewell tour with
Oh, look at-
Baby Metal.
Yeah, look at right there. Death Clock announced 2023 tour. Are you going to go?
Yeah,
Oh, fuck yeah.
because they're on tour with Baby Metal.
movie-
That's also a band I've always wanted to see.
Yeah, see. The wait is finally over. Death Clock is returning. We're getting a tour with Baby Metal, new movie, Metalopolis, Bad Army of the Doomstar, plus a companion soundtrack and long-awaited Death Clock album, Death Album 4. That sounds fucking awesome. So that's a pretty layup answer. I knew that was going to be on somebody's list. I didn't know how early it was going to be on somebody's list, though.
Oh, I thought it was going to be on JJ's list, so I thought this conversation was going to be tabled.
Well, this was
Yeah.
JJ's idea, so I think JJ had a lot in the repertoire, many ideas, many options. And with that, we'll move on to your number 5.
Bruno Mars.
That is a real person.
I do not believe so. I believe he is a giant chicken in a man costume, and that's why he looks different to me every time
No, he's
someone
a giant
shows me
man in a chicken costume, okay? Get it right.
Brendan Small is going to point at Marcos. It's going to be his Paramore moment.
Is that going to be a running gag by the Paramore moments? If you want to know what the Paramore moment was, there's literally a whole YouTube video that I cut to leave that part out of the main conversation. Haley Williams looked at me and told me she loves me. I'm still riding the high off of it. But Bruno Mars is not your number 5. It can't
No,
be.
it's not.
What was your number 5?
My real
Please.
number 5. It's probably going to be on a lot of people's lists. I hope it's not on any of y'all's. But they put mockumentaries on the map.
Fuck. Wait, no, they. Oh, no, it's not. Because I haven't seen this movie.
Oh, okay. Well, their amps go to 11.
Yep.
This is Spinal Tap.
This is goddamn Spinal Tap. Oh, my God. And I told them
just make 10 louder.
because it goes to 11. No, and then they said, "Can you make it black? How much more? None more black." When I talk about words being jumbled, that's what I mean. None more black cracks me up indefinitely. JJ, why is this your Number 5.
The movie is hilarious, one, and the little like actual songs that they do play, they're not bad. Like,
They're really not.
they're
really
actually
not.
good songs. But yeah, I think my favorite moments when he gets stuck in the pod.
Hold on, let's see. Well, let me play. I'm gonna play the 11 clip so people know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
About the speaker going to 11. It's the classic scene from the movie.
The name of the band is Spinal Tap.
Yes.
The name of the movie is This is Spinal
This
Tap.
is Spinal Tap. Is the name of the movie? Spinal Tap the band.
It's very, very special.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
These go to 11.
These go to 11. Hold on. So they get stuck in a pod. Let's see. Stuck in pod. Let's take a look. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Rock and Roll Creation Live 1984. Be sure to watch Spinal Tap. It's one of the only ones of those guys that I have not seen.
And also, Harry Shearer.
Harry Shearer.
Yeah.
Who's Harry Shearer?
Simpsons.
Oh. That's quite wonderful. That's your number 5.
Yep.
It was Spinal Tap. My number 5 is fucking dumb, and it's also very quick though, because I was like, okay, let me look at all these lists. Let me look at all. I had to look at a list like who are all the fake names, right? And this one, they only made one album, but it's kind of a holy disgrace if you think about it. Hold on, let me find the
I'm
name.
amazed by our chat, by the way. They're dropping some good ideas because I thought about this for a long time, and I'm very happy with my list. I wouldn't change it, but like The Wedding Singer and Sex Bomb are good.
Oh yeah, they're on there. So yeah, I have a whole list of my honorable mentions, but this right here is the one I'm trying to find, and this one is from. It's actually. The lead singer has been in many other bands, but this one in particular was my favorite. My number 5 is Faith Plus One.
Oh Lord, you are my savior. You know I miss you so much when you are gone.
With great inspirational songs like I Wasn't Born Again Yesterday.
That's it, yeah. You guys get it. It's South Park, it's Cartman's harebrained scheme to get a platinum record right before Stan and Kyle and their band. But no, the fact that all of those like little tidbits of song, Body of Christ, like all of them, it got stuck in my head. And then just the fact that it's like, no, you're not. You don't love Jesus. You're in love with Jesus. And then I haven't been able to hear Christian rock the same way again. So now I'm only thinking like every time it's like, Jesus, you're the one. It's like this guy wants to fuck Jesus. All of them are like that to me now.
You've never had a moment where you like found out like that band was Christian?
Oh yeah. Totally.
You told me a couple. Sorry.
Yeah. Like.
I have to write these down. We have to write these down.
Oh, the Killers being Christian. A lot of people didn't. That went over their head.
See, some people think so. Some people don't think so.
No, they said.
What was that Jar of Mud song?
Jar of Mud? Puddle of Mud?
Was it? No, it wasn't Puddle of Mud.
Everything's so blurry.
MXPX is definitely one that.
MXPX. Which one's that one?
They're a punk band, but still, like, it snuck into the scene a lot. I thought it was funny that
Jar of Clay. Yeah, Frisco Flame got me. Jar of Clay was the one I was thinking of.
what was their name? Under Oath was a super Christian band, and then they went on Warped Tour and started hanging out with Fat Mike, making fun of them all the time. And at the end of it, they were like, "I think we're less Christian now."
Oh, the one that surprised me was Switchfoot.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Dare you to move. You hear that song? Oh, actually, no. You hear, we were meant to live for so much more. And you're like, oh, that's a pretty cool song. Then you hear that follow-up one where it's like, oh, this is super Jesus-y. I completely fucked that up. Aquabats are Mormon?
I don't know about that one.
I don't know about that. Skillet is just a good name for a band that's wasted on a Christian band. Flyleaf.
Yeah.
I can feel you, Jesus, around me. It's a good song. I like that
might
Flyleaf
make
song.
anyone less Christian. POD did sneak in. Creed was up front. Their name is Creed, but
Right.
I didn't know what POD stood for. And then one day I looked it up, and I was like, oh,
What does POD stand for?
it's like principles or something. Principles or disciples.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm writing down. I promised my girlfriend that I'd write down the top 5s because somebody in the chat last episode at the halfway point was like, "What's their top 5 so far?" I was like, "We don't know ever. We always forget them halfway through. I always forget. I mean, I have mine written down, but I want to be able to.
Because if not, I look at my phone and I get in trouble. I have like my top 5 every show list that we've done.
Shit.
Top 5 stand-up comedians right here. Look at that. Rompers, so rom-coms. Look at.
So what was your number 5? How do you spell it? Mega Clock?
Death Clock.
Death Clock. See, I was going to call it Mega Clock. Death Clock. I'm going to do it phonetically. Spinal Tap. And then my number 5, Faith Plus One. Marcos, what's your number 4?
So this guy only released. Actually, I don't think he released any CDs or albums. But this episode was the weirdest episode that I ever saw. And so he does become a musical instrument. He does go on touring. But it was just one of the weirdest things because, like, this cartoon never had any guests.
Okay.
And then out of nowhere,
I think I know which one.
Is it? Well, no, it can't be Arthur, but
No. It's Mr. Wynn from Hey Arnold.
oh yeah! Fuck, that's such a good one.
I wrote him down.
I was on the list. Fuck, that's so good. Oh yeah, see, it was because he went to the Grand Ole Opry, right?
Yeah.
That's how I even knew about that thing. God, Mr. Wynn. I fucking
The simple things.
Yeah, the simple things.
Yeah, HYNH.
And H, because you can spell win a bunch of different ways. The simple thing. I was actually listening to that on Twitter. Someone posted, it's like, why did he go off so hard? And it's like an actual country singer. What's
It's
the guy's
Randy
name?
Travis.
That means more to other people than it does to me, but I know who Randy Travis is.
He's a really big country singer and did like a couple movies.
Right.
That's about it.
But this song,
He did that episode of Hey Arnold.
this song is incredible.
I'd give them back in a big old sack and keep the simple things. I've got the simple things.
Got spicy chicken wings, French fried onion ring. That's such a good song. That is such a good song. Also, Matt Chocolate Gaming subscribed for 14 months in a row on a 10-month streak. Almost there. Thank you so much for joining us. Perfect road trip song. I would have never thought to play this outside of anywhere. Really, outside
There's
of the
an extended
world.
version. There's like the 3
Yeah, this is the 3-minute version.
Got spicy chicken gravy.
Fucking awesome,
You
dude.
could probably make an hour-long podcast that I don't know. I don't know anything of this, but somehow, because Hey Arnold has no guests. It was a pretty small kids cartoon. You either loved it or don't know what it is.
Right.
And then out of nowhere, they pulled in Randy Travis for a fucking episode.
For a Vietnamese guy to be a country star.
Yeah, and that was the other thing that made it really surprising. It's like, because he straight up is super like cartoony Vietnamese for most of this.
He talks like this all the
Yeah.
time. Like it's not even trying to make a joke. It's how he sounds like. And he switches to that voice, the country voice.
Yeah. And so like he was like, I have a dark secret that I really love country music. And they played that and I was like, this is actually pretty cool. And then everything about that whole moment, and it's actually kind of super meta because after he plays on the Grand Ole Opry, Randy Travis guest stars on the episode and is like, you did
like as himself. He
Yeah, he's right here. Yeah. He was right here. Yeah, let's see if he does the intro, I think.
Before I begin, I have something to say.
Yeah, see?
It is an honor to be here. So jump!
So he has like broken English and like that's how he sounds. It's fine.
Yeah.
But then he just kicks into fucking crowd.
You can offer me a dime.
What's funny is that Mr. Wynn also had one of the most compelling cartoon episodes of like the 90s with the Christmas special where he's trying to find his daughter and they show Vietnam fucking collapsing and he's like, take my daughter. It's like the GIs were like, fuck it, let's go.
I think
It's fucking dark, that whole scene.
I think we almost, and then we ended up like somebody was sick, but we were going to do an episode of top 5 Christmas episodes. That was on my list, but we just didn't end up doing.
I think we brought it up.
Yeah.
Right.
I do remember us talking about it.
Yeah, this shit's fucking intense, man. Where it's like, all right, everyone wanted to get out of Vietnam. They had room for one more. So I gave up my fucking daughter and left her alone in New York City. They gave me an address that she'll be here. And I've been in this boarding house for 20 years trying to find her. Also, I'm going to go and be a country star. And my daughter will probably see it and never recognize me because she was a baby when I gave her up. I love Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold's probably top 5 cartoons for me, like childhood cartoons. Excellent show.
There's later seasons that I didn't watch just because I just lost cable at a certain point. But there is an element of the first couple of seasons. It has one of my favorite Halloween episodes about the haunted train. One of my favorite.
That's right.
2 episodes are up there too. And then random sweet episodes like the turtle that they fucking saved.
Oh, that's right.
And then Pigeon Man, where I've literally like in my head drawn like somebody being carried by pigeons 70 times after that.
But then there's also the equally stupid one, which is the one I like, where he joins an eating contest and Grandpa goes, "Eat through the pain." And every time I get full and I want to finish my plate, I think of Grandpa. And there's that one time where he became Grandpa became a hoodlum, and he just started breaking the law. And he's
We're gonna sneak into an R-rated movie.
Oh man, what you did inspired some other random thought that I was just like, damn, that show was crazy because they did background gags before anybody else did background gags in a way where it's just like, oh, we're gonna go make this plan to break into the school. All right, I'm gonna go free the animals. Sure, go do that.
Yeah, Chocolate Boy? It was Chocolate Boy, right?
Yeah, and then later he shows up at the end riding a giraffe.
It's like, we're gonna go bring all the animals out of the zoo. All right, Chocolate Boy, you go do that. And then the episode ends with him riding on the back with chocolate on his mouth. No, shit, what was I gonna say? Oh, that was the one thing I never knew what cherry tops were. Cherry tops, let's cheese it. I sometimes say that in my head. I'm like, oh shit, cops. Boy bands do count, by the way. So yes, boy bands. B12 from American Dad. Yeah. So, Helga did say Arnold made her girlhood quiver. She said crap all the time.
Yeah.
Too. I was like, that was a little salacious. And then the mom was an alcoholic. It's hilarious. It's a good show.
The show is probably the most adult thing Nickelodeon did up until the Avatar.
Well, the creator was trying to get a spin-off on MTV with the Patakis.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was even way darker because it was like, Helga's neglected, mom's legit an alcoholic.
It was gonna
Beeper King is out of a job.
Yeah, it was gonna flash forward like 5 years or something like that.
And Olga was like the golden child too. It's a fucked up dynamic.
Olga, well, if the spin-off had taken off, if MTV had bitten, I think he said that Bob's Beepers would have like tanked.
Right.
Because no one's buying beepers.
Right, yeah. Olga, something would have happened to Olga, like she got married too young or something and divorced.
Right.
And so now she's not the golden child anymore.
It's like lives at home and shit, yeah.
And Miriam was going to stop drinking and she was going to like start supporting the family. She was like a news anchor running some
right.
like, network show.
That fucking dynamic is crazy, man. The Patakis. That's your number 4. Number 4. JJ, what's your number 4?
I kind of want to keep this like bluegrass country train rolling.
keep it a rolling.
Keep it a rolling. So my number 4 is the Soggy Bottom Boys.
The Soggy Bottom Boys.
It's Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Ah, that's what they were called. I almost saw them too.
This is one of my favorite like rewatchable movies ever.
Yeah.
Okay, my cousin says that, and he goes, "It's one of my favorite watchable movies."
I'm a Dapper Dan man. I say that shit all the time.
I've never seen the movie though. I still haven't seen the movie.
I think it's free on Prime.
Oh, well then I should watch that movie tonight. I got too much shit to do. But the Soggy Bottom Boys, that song, I've heard the song though. Oh brother, where art thou?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to the music. We only got so much.
Sorry, I'm just there's
capacity.
so many like because this was on my list too, so I'll just flip something around. But there's a part where they go to record, and it's just like they're just trying to make money. They're fucking broke,
Right?
And it's just like because it's like the Depression, so everybody's racist. It's like, are y'all colored? It's like none of us are miscegenated.
Yeah, let me find that scene real quick. Let's see. Let me pull it right here.
To help him now. Think I'm just a stranger.
Is that Clooney actually singing, or is that somebody
Nah,
else?
it's somebody else.
Let's say.
What is it? Gamblin' Bob?
Uh-huh.
Look up Gamblin' Bob. That's actually the dude singing, because he's an actual like country singer.
Gambling Bob. Gambling addiction is not what I'm looking for. YouTube. Gambling Bob. Let's see here. Oh, no. Gambling Bob singer. Let's take a look right here. That's Bob Dylan. Kenny Rogers is the gambler. What am I looking for? Here we go. Home Free. Them?
No.
What's his name?
I think it's Ryan Bignum.
Who?
Ryan, like if you look at it, Ryan Bignum. It was there. Dude in the cowboy hat.
This guy?
No, but it's in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? They sing the song.
Oh. Yeah,
Soggy Bottom Boys sing the song.
Yeah, that's just Yellowstone, but
Yeah.
I'm getting confused right now. There you go. Soggy Bottom Boys.
yeah.
Show me which clip. No, it doesn't happen. Doesn't exist.
Oh, I forgot about the Three Sisters. They were hot. I totally would have fell for that.
What was the ruse? Was it a ruse?
So they're right there.
Oh, I see them right there. I see a bunch of wet
click the
ladies.
scene. And go to the middle because there's like. All right, a little bit more than the middle.
He's the one that sings Gambling Bob
Gotcha.
in fucking Lake Austin by now.
That's how the killer's getting them, just like this.
But so fun fact, because you haven't seen this movie is based on the Odyssey.
Yeah.
Oh,
So those are sirens.
Gotcha.
They fight a cyclops. Like,
fuck it. I'm gonna watch that movie tonight. This show's coming out later, everybody.
turn me into a toad.
We thought you was a toad. That's your number 4.
Yeah.
Soggy Bottom Boys and some anime stuff. I don't know why I switched over and they were gone. My number 4. This is probably my dumbest pick by far. But it's gonna and it's here's the thing. It's old timey. But do you know where that movie was set? Oh, brother, where art thou? Where
I think
was
it was
set?
set over
Like
several.
in Appalachia.
Oh, Appalachia. Okay, because I'm going.
We'll see a cow on a roof. Then there's so many things about this that are just like you're in the know and people are in the chat are having fun,
Yeah.
and Sam's like they're just saying random bullshit.
I know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to figure it out. Mostly, I'm trying to queue up my band because my band number 4. So they're hometown heroes. See, I thought I saw kind of Western Southern. I thought maybe they're from California. Maybe made it out west to sing some country. I don't know because these boys right here somehow made it from Motown to California. They've released. I think there's like 4 albums of legitimately released music, but they are fictional. They were invented by the California Raisin Society. My number 4 is the California Raisins. The goddamn California Raisins. I had like a couple toys of them as a kid. I don't know how. They were like at the bottom of the nasty Legos and stuff like that, but we had California Raisin toys. There was a special I saw on YouTube where they talked about the California Raisins and how this boosted raisin production and value like 900% or something like that over the course of a year.
It's just like a nation
giant
for some reason.
Right, it's like a giant bell curve of like raisins, and then they stop making music, and then it's like, oh no, this is not sustainable anymore. We can't do this anymore.
Even I had
Massive.
like California Raisin toys. And I
Right.
was like,
I feel like
Frisco
they were
Flame,
everywhere.
they were huge.
yeah. And then The Simpsons came out, and we were like, why did we even bother?
Yeah, but these guys, album after album, and they were like confused. They were like, okay, we want to sell raisins, but now we're selling albums. Like we're selling a lot of albums. Hold on, the California Raisins history. It was this really cool little documentary. There we go. This is Weird History Food. It's only 10 minutes.
Consumer costs, long shelf life, and high nutritional value, it's hard to sell people on raisins as a snack food. Enter the California Raisins, a quartet of singing claymation characters who made it to the top of the charts, hung out with a slew of celebrities, and had a popular TV hit. Today, we're talking about how the California Raisins became a national phenomenon.
That was the toy we had right there. That one with the screaming face right there. No, it's insanity how much they took over, like the claymation and everything. How many records they sold. I want to see if I can find like the record sales that they had because it was insane. What are they saying?
Sandwich Man, I hate raisins, but I
do love claymation.
Yes, that was 100% Ray Charles.
Here we go.
The California Raisins merchandising snowballed into 300 different products, including clothing, bed sheets, Halloween costumes, car accessories, lunch boxes, and even toilet paper, which, considering what Vinton said about their original design, is all kinds of Alanis Morissette ironic.
Yeah, these guys are awesome. Weird food. But that's my number 4. It's mostly because when I looked at that video right there and I saw like how much money they made, how big of a cultural impact it was, I was a little bit after it age-wise. It stopped like 95, 96, start tapering off, but like still massively huge, massively successful, and I like Motown. And they covered like all the hits. They did like, hold on. I think they did La Bamba. Let me see here. California Raisins.
It sounds like a generic
album.
song they would do.
Oh, no, yeah, because it was like California Raisins sing the hits. And so they have like La Bamba, Lean on Me, Stand By Me.
Vinyl, 100%.
Somebody has what?
Somebody has this on vinyl.
Oh, for sure. The California Raisins, baby. It's not a bad cover either.
I'm not sure that is a cover.
There you go. California Raisins, my number 4. Very silly. Very cool, though, because I did actually end up listening for about 30 minutes to this music. I was like, these ain't bad. This whole soundtrack right here, sing the hit songs, ain't bad. When a Man Loves a Woman, money, 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 money. Marcos, what is
Shane
your
McMahon theme song?
Yes.
Here comes the money.
Hey, we got to bring back the California Raisins and sing the Excellence theme song. That would be incredible. That'd be a dream come true. I don't know if they exist anymore or live.
I think I'd rather get Death Clock. But
what's harder to get, though? Let's be honest. California
Brendan
Raisins,
Small's still alive.
California Raisins are fictional, so they can be alive whenever we want. We just got to buy the licensing rights, which, if Pop doesn't have them, I think we have a chance. Marcos, what's your number 3?
So the thing that made this list the hardest is I really like Coen Brothers movies. So JJ took one of mine, which was the Soggy Bottom Boys. So I'm just going to pivot to another Coen Brothers movie, and it's Buster Scruggs.
Oh, the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. I never heard actually one song of his at all.
So it's you might like the opening because it's actually a very whimsical musical for the first 15 minutes.
Is it when the Cowboys trades the Spurs for wings?
Yep.
There you go. I've clicked the wrong thing. Hi, Chad. How you doing over there?
He is the guy that sings
The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
No. In the Oh Brother Where Art Thou?
Oh.
The song that you couldn't find.
Oh.
He's the little guy. That gets,
Same actor, right? Yes, bro.
Yeah, it's
you
the same
got it right
actor.
there. Let's see. Let's take a look. Skip ahead a little bit.
Till you find yourself singing your last cowboy song.
it's musical for the first 15 minutes because Serenity's like, I've heard of this movie, didn't know it had anything to do with music.
I didn't either.
The title is Ballad.
It's a metaphorical ballad of Buster Scruggs.
So what's the name of the dude that got in trouble for everything? Franco?
I was about to say Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
No, but
James Franco.
James Franco, the one's like first time, that's from that movie.
Oh, where you got hung. Gotcha.
Yeah, he gets hung twice.
Hence the first time.
Cowboy trades his spurs for wings.
It's a pretty damn good song. What I'm hearing right now. It's whimsical and depressing as hell, Felix says.
Because the whole opening is he's kind of a badass. He's like, I'm gonna hit this guy with a trick shot, and then like just a shotgun over the shoulder kind of thing.
Oh God, jeez.
But he's singing as he does it because
Right.
it is an opening musical for the first like 15 minutes of it, and he uses like a mirror, and he's all pretty and white, like you can see him there, like even
Right,
before he gets shot. And then like when it's not a musical, right before he gets shot, it's really funny because he's like, you can see a hole through his head in the like the shadow.
Oh,
he's like, well, that ain't good.
I don't know if I want to be sad, so we'll see.
It's actually not sad. He's like, oh, I gotta go to heaven now. It's over now.
Oh, well.
And the James Franco story is super funny, actually.
Fine.
I feel bad for like. I'll never see him in a movie again because his delivery is pretty funny. I don't even remember how bad it was.
What?
He scammed a bunch of people because he opened a school that was essentially
I thought he wanted to
cult.
sleep with the kids. That's what that he was teaching.
Opening a school to teach acting will help you accomplish that goal.
Wait, is this the character or actual James Franco?
Actual James Franco.
Because it sounds like something you could do in
Seth
a
Rogen said he will never work with him again. So that's how bad, because they were best friends for the longest time. So
That's crazy.
It was just a matter of like I just go in and out because at this point in time, like. Last week, the girl that made the ukulele song already forgot her name. There's just so much shit that happens.
Oh yeah. But no, James Franco. I knew he was problematic. I just didn't know how.
Yeah,
bad.
that's what I forget.
Yeah.
And it's I know that it's not what you're supposed to do, but it's like I literally probably need an Excel sheet of every
diddler
for the most part.
Yeah. Well, I don't have that list, but we know that
His
he's
biggest
bad.
crime is what he did to Faulkner.
I'm not following.
Faulkner's an author.
I don't read.
Right. James Franco tried to make 3 movies
Based on Faulkner.
Faulkner's
Oh
work.
my God. That was it, like The Room. Also, yeah, that makes me not want to watch The Disaster Artist anymore because that was a fun movie. And now it's
That was the last movie he did before he got in trouble.
no, the audiobook is amazing.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
It's read by Mark.
Yeah.
It's read by Greg Sestero.
Greg Sestero.
It's not little kids. It's just little kids compared to James Franco's age. When you're 38 or whatever trying to sleep with 18-year-olds, it's basically.
It's not a good look. It's legal, yes, but if you're talking about the legality of what you're doing,
Also,
it's usually
everyone seems to forget that element about the school. He legit opened a school to teach young aspiring actors, and the people that he was trying to sleep with was the same young aspiring actors that signed up for his school and were paying him a ton of money.
God dang it, man, that's fucked up. So we move on from him and continue on with Buster Scruggs, which is your number 3.
Right.
And that brings us to JJ, your number 3 as well.
My number 3. All right. So I don't really have a theme to piggyback off of this time.
Because he piggybacked off of your theme.
Right, yeah. So I'm in a weird spot here. So I'm just going to go with alternate universe Michael Jackson, Miracle Johnson.
Miracle Johnson. I was going to say Powerline?
Just type in Friday Night Yakuza.
Yakuza 0. Miracle Johnson, Yakuza 0. So you said Miracle. Sorry, what did you tell me to look up specifically, though, as I ignored
Friday
you?
Night.
Friday Night, okay.
I'm going to make her mine's also good, but Friday Night's like the song.
All right, let's see. So, okay, so this is.
Joe Giro, like, yeah.
Yakuza. Top 5 fictional bands is our number 5. This is our number 3, though. And so this is a guy. JJ, please set this clip up before I play it for you.
So Yakuza 0 takes place in the 80s in Japan.
As you can tell, immediately in this one frame.
And in one of the side quests, you have to help out alternate universe. This universe's version of Steven Spielberg,
okay,
who is directing the next Michael Jackson music video, who in this universe is Miracle Johnson.
Miracle Johnson.
This is 80s black Michael Jackson.
Make it a track. Let's listen.
Yeah, there's a party, alright. We don't need a reason for joy, oh yeah.
This is so. Have you not been a Yakuza character for Halloween at any given time?
No.
I feel like you can embody a lot of this energy right here at any
Majima.
moment.
Totally, I'm Majima. He's got the ponytail.
You'd have to wear a
boots.
Right. That's what essentially we should get you a suit with some pointy collars. There you go, right there, and you're solid. JJ, this is pretty great.
Yeah.
I could just play the whole song because I'm jamming right now, actually.
Feeling just as fine.
Their dance moves are a little wanting, though. It's the same loop.
It's a mini game. Yeah.
I need them to really get Miracle Johnson the credit that is due.
You can look up the other song by him. I'm gonna make her mine.
Oh,
there you go. That's it.
Now,
what if
trying
they
to impress?
This is the two of them exactly. We need AI covers for Miracle Johnson. Make him sing Michael Jackson. But that is your number 3, Miracle Johnson. My number 3 is, now we're getting to heavy hitters. This one I don't think will be on anybody's list. It'll definitely be on your honorable mentions at least. I don't know if you guys have put it on your main list though. Let me go ahead and cue this up while I talk about this one of my favorite foods. Now, have you guys ever heard of a ricochet biscuit?
No.
It's the type of biscuit that if you throw it against the wall and it bounces back and it goes into your mouth. And if it doesn't, you go hungry. Bow, bow, wow. Now, for those of the people
You just broke
who
something.
know what that is, my number 3 is the Blues Brothers. That's one of their
great
sketches. That's one of their sketches that they do, and it's fucking awesome. So it's just like, here's the thing. You think about the characters of the Blues Brothers and the Saturday Night Live characters, they have their bit, it's the joke. But if you really think down to the core of the two individuals playing the Blues Brothers, it's hilarious. It's like, all right, we're going to pretend to be musical geniuses and stars and the coolest motherfuckers of all time. Deal. And then everyone agreed that they were the coolest, baddest motherfuckers of all time. They got to sing what they wanted. They got to throw out at least a couple albums. They get a fucking awesome movie. The Blues Brothers are fucking cool.
One
Let me
awesome
see if I can
movie,
find.
and then like 4 other varying degrees.
That was my favorite joke in Mission Hill. That's not even the real Blues Brothers. Yet, John Goodman sends his regards, and John Belushi's been dead for like 20 years.
Okay,
it's called Rubber
Aaron, how would you do a
Bitch.
song?
Well, the other day, I had a ricochet biscuit.
A ricochet biscuit is the kind of a biscuit that's supposed to bounce back off the wall back in your mouth. If it don't bounce back, you go hungry. Bow, bow, bow.
That's a fucking song. And I used to love them as a kid. My dad would play it in the background. My cousins would play it in the background. They're fucking funny. I can't even think of a lot of the songs now because it's just been a while. But then the funny thing was that I did Sammy ain't seen shit because I hadn't seen the movies. I'd only listened to the albums, and I was like, oh, they're a comedy sketch? I found out later that they weren't real.
They're one of only 2 SNL people that got movies that the characters are so big you don't actually remember they're an SNL sketch.
Who are the other ones?
Wayne's World.
Oh, that's right. That's pretty good. I was like Lonely Island, but no. People remember.
No, Adam Sandberg is not that great. It's just a matter of
Adam Sandberg? Andy Samberg.
Whatever.
His name's not even that great.
It's not even that you need to get it together. But yeah, Blues Brothers is my number 3. And before we get to our number 2s, you guys all know what time it is. It's time for commercial breaks. So sit back, relax, get yourself a beverage, get yourself a restroom break or something, and we'll continue with our top 5 fictional bands and performers, singers, all that stuff. And we'll do a recap right when we get back. So sit tight. We'll be right back. Bow, bow, wow. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Manscaped Ad Time. Did you know that over 5 million people have trusted their body and everything related to men's grooming to manscaped.com? That's so many people. If you try to conceptualize how many people 5 million people is, well, you'll just lose your darn mind. But before you try doing that, I just need you to listen to me, because Manscaped has been used by so many people because they're one of the, if not the, I think in my heart of hearts, the most trusted in body grooming technology when it comes to face. Yeah, that's right. They don't just do the body. They do face stuff, beard trimmers, nose, ears, body, underarms, groinal areas, underneath the groinal areas where the sun don't shine. They got a light on the Lawnmower 4.0. And so here's the thing, folks. Anywhere you got hair and you don't want it there, get Manscaped. Look at the technology that they got right here. The Performance Package 4.0. It's got the Weed Whacker 2.0. It's got the Lawnmower 4.0, the Crop Reviver, the Crop Preserver. Well, what's the Crop Reviver and the Crop Preserver? Well, the Crop Reviver is a toner for your huevos in case you want to spritz them right there, make them all nice and fresh. And the Crop Preserver is an anti-chafing deodorant. Oh my gosh. And here's the thing I'm excited about, because Manscaped has renewed with themexcellence again, and they love us and we love them. They're sending me a Beard Hedger Pro Kit. And so I'm going to be able to try for you all the beard balm, the beard conditioner, the beard oil, the beard shampoo, the trimmers, the combs, the brushes. I'm going to be able to try all of that for you. And they're giving that to me as a gift. Oh my God. Did you steal my... Why are you stealing the Beard Hedger Pro Kit? Beard Hedger that you can use, and you'll get one too. Actually, you already have one. What do you think of it?
I don't even know how you heard that. I'm sitting right next to him, and it's whisper quiet.
Oh, no, it's really loud when you have a microphone. But he's interrupting my ad right now. But you see that right?
Am I making it better?
Well, you're giving ambient noise, which can be alluring to the people knowing that. Look at the attachment. What you really need to show them, though, Marcos, because it's the Beard Hedger. Yeah, they get it. Can you show them the zoom wheel, though? Hold it up in front of you, and look at how it adjusts. Click it back all the way up, all the way up. It goes higher. Look at how it's extending. You don't need multiple attachments. You just need the one, because that zoom wheel right there in the middle gives you up to 20 decisions right there to make in terms of length. But I can't wait to try the beard shampoo and the oil, the balm and the conditioner. I don't even know what order I'm supposed to put the balm or the conditioners in. So this right here,
shampoo,
it's all
conditioner, balm, oil.
JJ knows. I don't know. I'm going to learn from him. But you see all this? It looks good, but it's a little dry. It's hot out there, in the summer. Keep it moist. Keep it right. Keep it tight. That's just for the people with the beards. If you got body hair, you could be a man or a woman with body hair, or non-binary. Y'all got hair too. You can get it taken care of with all of the delightful Manscaped products. Lawnmower 4.0, the Weed Whacker 2.0. We all got ears and nose hairs. Got the Buff Bundle if you want to just smell good. Ultra Smooth Package if you want to get down to the nitty gritty and have yourself smooth as eggs. There's a solution for everything. And be sure to use coupon code MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping. That's coupon code MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Your balls, your face, your body, your arms, your legs under armpits, The hair on your chinny chin, I use it on my head too. All of it. All of it. Well, thank you. Get 20% off free shipping using code MEX20. MEX20. 20% off and free shipping. You remember it. You know it. You love it. And we love it too. And we love you too. Manscaped, your balls, your body, your face, and I will thank you.
Yeah, fake bands that entered.
Now we're just talking about real people. All right, everybody. Now we're back with fictional bands. Our top 5 fictional bands.
I could have almost made a list. No, I could have made a list of top 5 bands with fictional lore.
Just like bands with like fake backgrounds like Gwar, Tenacious D.
Gwar, Tenacious D.
The Gorillas.
The Gorillas. Masked Intruder. What would be another one?
Patreon exclusive, coming very soon or never. I can never tell.
Dolls.
The what?
The Crescent Dolls.
Is that from Daft Punk?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
Actually, Daft Punk is kind of a fictional band too, in a way that they have
Technically.
fictional lore.
Right, they are not actual robots. But I believe
one of them exploded.
One of them did explode. That was murder. There's murder charges pending for somebody. But my top 5 thus far. My number 5 has been Faith Plus One. My number 4 is California Raisins. My number 3 is the Blues Brothers. Marcos, what is your top 5, 4, 3?
5, Death Clock. 4, Mr. Win. And 3, Buster Scruggs and his ballad.
And JJ, what are your bottom 3? Huh?
You tell me.
Oh, I'll tell you. Yours is going to be Spinal Tap, Soggy Bottom Boys, and Miracle Johnson. There you go. And now we're moving on to Marcos' number 2.
Marceline the Vampire Queen.
Oh my God! So Marceline is a character, but she's also just a musician.
Yeah, she's just a musician. She's had eternity. Well, not eternity. 1,000 years and a long time. She learned how to play a sick bass. And also, there's an element of Marceline that is just like her songs, on top of being musically really good. I don't know who the fuck made the music for Adventure Time. I don't go behind the screen. The scenes
For a
like
while,
that.
it was the creator of Steven Universe. She was one of the songwriters on it.
Daddy, why did you eat my fries?
That's a song. And it's funny because it's a metaphor for like her dad taking advantage of her, which is a big thing in Adventure Time. You can watch it as just this really like dumb like song like video,
right?
Or you can watch it and be like, oh shit, there's a lot of shit here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cut you off right there because of my random experience of like you always not a bad thing. Anytime you'd mention like animation, you always talk about Adventure Time. Adventure Time is one of your favorite animations, and how it has all these adult themes and stuff like that. And I'm like, every cartoon has adult themes. Everybody. Sorry, folks. Quick inserts. Twitch said we couldn't use any of the audio from Marceline's songs, but we just go on to talk about how they are very deep and very involved with like a very sad story with the Ice King and whatnot in Adventure Time. So sorry, it's gone forever. You'll never hear that part of the conversation. And now we're gonna head back right now.
How to live, and I'm still scared
That sounds like somebody who's grieving their grievances in song. They're like,
But overall, that whole episode, which is for it being like, well, when they renewed the show for movies, they were like, we're going to cover more adult themes. That whole episode is about learning how to be vulnerable to your partner kind of thing.
Right.
And I was
just like, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, they're like, well, I didn't get my big movie produced. Okay, we got animation. All right, I'm just going to write what I was going to write anyway.
Oh, no, they got everything produced. Their ending is amazing. Like, the song hole almost made my list because they write the ending song.
Well, oh my God. This poor little manta ray ate this poor little dragon man.
Yeah, it's about, like, he experienced some sort of trauma, and then that's why it became the monsters terrorize the village kind of thing.
That's heinous. But that's also your number 2.
My number 2.
JJ, what is your number 2?
I've been seeing it in the chat a lot, so I think it's time.
Is it Austin Powers?
No.
Okay, because Daddy wasn't there. That's a bop. Just as a reminder, Daddy wasn't there. A bop.
We are Sex Bomb.
There it
1,
is,
2,
right
3,
there. Sex Bob. Now, do you want the Scott Pilgrim?
Straight Relay was super, like, when sex...
Gotta give the people what they want.
Oh my god! Well, first of all, are you talking about from the movie or just the comic? I mean, you can't hear the comics.
No, actually, the comic gives notes.
on how to make the songs.
Yes.
So technically, is this the song from the comic then?
Yes, Garbage Truck is the same in the comic and in the movie.
yeah.
Garbage Truck.
Yeah.
Beck wrote the songs for the movie for the most part, but Garbage Truck is just straight up from the comic.
Christ. Well, let's take a listen real quick. Also, speaking of groomers, he does get that. Was she like 12, 14 or something like that? No, 17. Knives is like 17.
She's a high schooler.
Knives is a high schooler, but Scott is only
Like 22.
21.
Yeah.
It's not great.
It's not great.
I definitely remember being in high school looking down at people like Scott.
Right.
But a fun fact about this
She's
comic
16, Mandy says.
is it's written by an Asian dude. Yeah, Scott
Okay.
Pilgrim is 100% written by an Asian. Scott is not a good person.
Oh, he's definitely not. No.
He's literally wrote this as to be like, yeah, Scott is a shitbag, and this is about his redemption.
Right. Oh, yeah, it is talking about being problematic in the movie because his sister gets mad at him, right? She's like, that's an actual like a high schooler.
Yeah.
But so they have all the songs in the movie, and then are there any songs like any other things?
Two.
Like I know the video game.
No, I'm
they're
saying there's
in
two songs in the comic in the movie.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know if there's more than that because the movie. So the movie is perfect because I think Scott Pilgrim is getting an animated something or whatever for Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
But like up until I think the third Evil X, it's perfect one for one.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have to squish everyone else in like 45 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, that's not how it goes down.
We will absolutely get copyright strict for this one. This is not only movie, but also copyrighted sound. No, a lot of people have been fucking digging it in the chat. They've been talking about Sex Bomb being like one of their immediate choices right away.
Yeah. I almost picked Clash at the Demon Head, which is the
other band?
Brie Larson.
Oh, that's right.
Brie Larson song.
A lot of people fuck with that Brie Larson song. They're like, man, it's funny because when people...
I mean, I almost picked it just because Sex Bomb is like the more obvious choice to me.
Right.
But I can't deny my nature.
Well, that was the funny thing was that people go like, man, fucking, God, we hate Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel fucking sucks, man. Fucking Brie Larson, she's getting on my fucking nerves. But that song is really good in Scott Pilgrim. Like everybody just seems to like forget all the problems and qualms they have with her because of that one song.
No, we don't dislike Brie Larson. We dislike Captain Marvel.
No,
she's even a shitty person in the comics.
No, but what I'm saying is like people will self-soothe themselves on being mad at Brie Larson by playing that song by reminding themselves. Black Sheep is such a good song. People say.
I will say that one of the funniest things that come out of Scott Pilgrim is we were all drunk at a certain like bonfire night, and then it was either JJ or Alfred was like, you know what my favorite thing is about Scott Pilgrim is the Punisher kills Superman.
That was probably me. It sounds like something dumb drunk I'd say.
Right? Oh my God. Well, Sex Bomb number 2, solid, straight away. It's kind of like my number 2. My number 2, it's probably on all you guys' honorable mentions. If not, it might be on this one. Actually, might be on your list. And this one, here's the thing. You guys, I've talked about hating nostalgia, like how people can just eat too much of it, and you can't possibly be that nostalgic about that many things.
Yeah.
But there are times where in my life where I completely go, well, because it's on the internet, I'll be able to remember it. I'll be able to just reference it at some point. I'll be able to do it and find it, and then I just don't. I forget it. I lose it. It gets lost in the threshold of my mind, and then it's just gone. And then it'll come back. What's up?
Let me just answer Serenity.
Of course.
This question real quick. Punisher kills Superman. Punisher is the one that takes away Superman's powers in the Scott Pilgrim movie. They hit him with the ray that's like...
Now you're no longer vegan.
That's right. That's so stupid.
And then they high five at the back. That's the part that makes me laugh.
But my pick was I saw something on Twitter and I can't believe I forgot about them. But they're a very obvious choice. But then I listened to all their songs. They have like 3 or 4 songs in the whole entire TV show, and I'm like, all of these are legitimately good. My number 2 is The Beats.
That's a good answer.
I
I need more allowance.
It's like it's all right. We're gonna make the Beatle British that whole oeuvre of music. Fucking do it, and I'm like, okay, done. And then you just got some guys to just kill it. Killer Tofu. Everyone's in the chat right now talking about Killer Tofu. The song is that's also a jam too.
Killer tofu. Killer tofu.
Sugar cereal, but it makes our teeth bacteria. But don't eat.
Sorry, I'm
too much fried food.
I'm laughing for a different reason because I've fallen in love for a little bit with Pinata Protest has this like famous meme, and it's just the dude in the leather jacket but giving Patty mayonnaise to, like he's just talking to her, and it's like when Roger has tickets to Pinata Protest and Doug's all sad.
I will never be able to find that image,
Hey,
but
Doug
I wish
could
I
have been on the list himself.
Oh wait,
yeah.
Oh, that's the one. You gotta give her Harvard Rogers Pinata Protest on the list. That's so fucking stupid. But yeah, no, legit music. It's legit music where they would like end shows with it. They're like, oh, we're just gonna play that. We have this. We're gonna play it at the end, and they would cut together the music video, and that was it. Banging on the Trash Can was also another one. It wasn't them, but that was just Doug and his little machinations in his head. Banging on a trash can, strumming on a street light. No, strumming on a banjo.
Calling me.
The little voices. See, and that's the thing with a good song. Earworms, right? Oh, I just thought of an honorable mention. I gotta write it down.
I got.
Patty, you're the relish on my hot dog. Patty, you're the sugar in my tea.
Mordecai the Rigby's.
Mordecai the Rigby.
Oh yeah. Oh, Margaret.
Okay, I got it now written down. And we had a hype train incoming for our number one. Woo! It's time to do the number one. This is apparently my new radio. You have a limited time to earn exclusive emotes. There's no extra emotes, but thank you for donating. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for doing all the things. Hype train number one. Rock Smasher is fantastic. We usually actually, this is the time we do honorable mentions, but at the same time, we could just be interrupting. Let's probe a little bit for honorable mentions. Are your two honorable mentions a real human person, or are they cartoons? Like a human. Mine's a human.
Wouldn't be a JJ list without anime.
Okay, so we're fine. I don't have any anime on mine. Go ahead.
So I want you to look this up because I think you'll really jive to this.
Okay.
Regular show synth battle. So I will literally just play this episode on repeat and listen to this part while I do like laundry and shit. Like
regular show Gods Among Us.
Back. So
Go
it
to the
appears
middle.
as though I am.
You look dressed for it right now. This sounds like a side-scroller beat-em-up video game. Marcos, if you could just simulate real quick, like bopping JJ real quick, and go.
Go to like just 10 seconds ahead. That part.
Fucking lasers. You're right. I actually do vibe with that very much. And I vibe with the chat donating all so many things. Great choice. They got Stray in the chat doing something. What are they doing?
So,
in the
fun
chat?
fact
Mongolian
about
Chop Squad. There you go.
Regular show. Tyler the Creator comes out in an episode. It's
Right.
not. He doesn't do anything musically great, but it is funny to see him there.
Right. I knew he was involved at some point. So anime. Is your number one a real person or not? Because I want to throw some honorable mentions.
No, I have one more honorable mention, and it's a first for the CincountDown.
Okay.
It's literary.
A literary fake band.
I said sex bomb.
That's not literature. That's graphic novel.
It has literature in it.
Well, everything has literature in it. This show has literature.
Where?
There. The excellence right there.
It's super fake.
What is your... Leave it alone. What was your... Don't make fun of my faded shirt. What was your honorable
like 8
mention?
years old.
It's 4 years
It's
old.
as old as the Mexican.
Hey, this is the old logo, okay? Leave me alone. What was the honorable mention? Just one of you.
Three-Armed Sally is one of my favorite honorable mentions.
Three-Armed Sally.
Yeah, my favorite book series ever is John Dies at the End. Three-Armed Sally is the fictional band from there. Yes, that is the drum kit. But so they're terrible, 100%. They're the epitome of like a band in high school that doesn't know how instruments work.
Gotcha.
And but I just always like the intro because John is always portrayed as this really dumb, like adrenaline junkie, loud person. Mm-hmm. But there is an aspect of when he comes on stage, he's like, I once knew a man, which is like a speech I've heard 1,000,000 times in a fucking concert. And he's like, nah, I made that part up. And then they just go right.
Stupid. Well, I'll go ahead and I'll just leave the rest of the honorable mentions lest we overlap. That way we can just spout them off at the end. Marcos, let's move on to your number one, unless the chat can get us to level 2 with their subscriptions. I don't know what happens after that, but it'd be pretty dope if we get that 93%.
Level beyond?
I guess. Is it like a Goku thing?
This is what it's like to go beyond.
Get us to level 2, please, and then we'll go ahead and continue with your number 1. Marcos, your number 1.
It's been in the chat a lot, and so I apologize for making you wait. It's Mongolian Chop Squad.
Yeah.
Oh, I literally just said that a minute ago. What is Mongolian Chop Squad?
It's an anime.
It's an anime, but Mongolian Chop Squad, so I don't know what happens in the manga. I should read it because I know it goes further than the anime.
It does, yeah.
But the anime is this really, like, so it's these people in high school that are like, there's just something magic about the way music works. And then it goes through every genre of rock music. Literally, the person that teaches him how to play guitar is like, hey, and they make up fake shit along the way, in a way, but to further the plot. But it was like, everybody liked the Beatles. I like this made-up band called The Seals or whatever.
Oh my god!
And they play the same kind of Beatles-ish music, but it's different. And then at a certain point, there's a person that's like, I like rap a lot, and you get the rap rock influence. And because of when this anime came out, it's more about Rage Against the Machine than Linkin Park. And then there's at the end, right before the climax, probably there's a reason that they did it like that. That it was one of the most badass things. It's like, oh, I'm the blues guitar reference in this.
What?
Yes, because so. If you looked up Mongolian Chop Squad and then just like did an image search, you'd find the guitarist on a guitar with bullet holes kind of on it.
Okay.
And then the story ends up being that it's in the picture over there in the top left. Literally the first one. Those holes on the side are not tuning instruments. They're bullet holes.
Who shot at the fucking guitarist?
They shot at a blues player. It's a legendary blues player's guitar.
Oh my god.
And then it ends up being that he stole that guitar, but the blues player that originally owned it, the brother of it, the black dude,
right?
He was like, you play the blues like straight out of the 1930s. I love you, man. And so he wants to give him the guitar, and that's the guitar. Like that's where the blues references come from.
Sorry, for some reason when you were explaining that, I was like, man, that's actually a really cool plot point. But then I thought of old Greg. He's like, now you got the funk. You can squeeze his milk and teats. He's in possession of the funk. He's got the mythical guitar. Whoever has the mythical guitar gets the funk.
There is some sort of weird, I mean, I know that it does happen, but it's just like that guitar has a unique sound because it has bullets in it.
Right. That would be a cool lore thing to do.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can hear some tunes though real quick.
So they 100%, because this anime came out in 1998-ish, they sound like Fuel. Like the music is not amazing,
right?
But the vibes are pretty great. And so
oh yeah,
that's like the first song they made.
Let's skip to the last song they make.
Smiling in
Nope, that's a ballad. Nope. There we go.
That's a cover of their favorite band in the anime.
So this is like a cover of a made-up song in the anime.
Yes.
So it's like 2 layers. You've somehow inceptioned this list by having a fake band make a cover of another fake band. Jesus Christ. But you're number 1.
Mongolian Chop
Mongolian Chop Squad. JJ, what is your number one?
Well, I can't top that. But I also has animes.
It seems like you guys saved the best for last, which is the animes.
Right. Kind of animes, kind of more video game, really.
Mm-hmm.
It's Hatsune Miku.
Fucking shit. I mean, look it, man. From the first of all, I don't know anime. I know Hatsune Miku. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know what she does. But I know her.
She sings.
Well, yes, I've seen that. But like,
she's right in your wheelhouse. She's literally the first AI singer.
Well, that's the thing.
She can sing Desvelado. Look that shit up.
Well, there it is right there. Let's see. So this is a Japanese character. Okay, so can you explain Hatsune Miku for the uninitiated / me, the uninitiated?
So she's probably most famous from her rhythm games,
Okay.
Which were, I think they were in development during like the Dreamcast era.
Okay.
She's a Sega character.
So it's a Sega video game character.
Yeah. But they didn't really take off until like PS2 and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, Project Diva, if you go to like an arcade, they have like some arcade cabinets of her now, like of Project Diva. But she's a Vocaloid. She's an AI or like singing program. There's no actual human singer.
Okay.
She has sold out concerts and stuff in Japan, but there's no actual human singer. She'll play with a band, like
is like a projector type thing.
Yeah,
or not
it'll be
projector,
like
not
a
projector.
hologram.
Oh, it is a hologram.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, concert. I want to see this hologram now. I thought, oh, there. What the fuck? They got the Tupac technology for Hatsune Miku. No. And these are original songs or covers?
They're original songs.
Okay. So this is an hour and 48 concert of a hologram of an AI that's singing the songs that have been written by somebody.
Yeah.
That is too many layers once again. But I want to hear the Spanish cover that you were talking about.
Yeah, this is great.
All right, let's skip ahead for the purposes of the video.
De ella me enamoré, nunca la conocí, sueño en su querer.
Yep, Jem in the holograms. Jen wasn't a hologram though. Hold on, but Hatsune Miku met who? Met David Letterman?
Yeah.
What? What?
Miku's everywhere, bro.
What is the world?
Oh boy. Now listen to me.
Do you still
Our
have a
next
late night
guest-
show?
No, you're tired already.
And the crowd goes, what the fuck?
Well, it's the middle of the performance. Don't interrupt.
But you can see the back of their heads just like, what is happening? I want to find the one weeb that's just in there like fucking rocking out like crazy. Let's see if she hits the landing.
Rock Smasher?
Let's see if she sticks the landing. Now, are the motions tracked from a human?
They might be mocapped. I don't know what goes into making the hologram. I can tell you that the voice isn't real.
Right.
That's computers talking.
Okay, well, the crowd goes wild.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, thank you, everybody. Good night.
He had nothing to say. Oh, that's fucking awesome.
That reminds me of what's the name of the redheaded dude that you love so much?
Conan?
Conan. Conan had no effects play like in 2004, and that was the election year. And they asked no effects to play it, and they played Franco and American, and Conan just shuts shit out immediately right after they finish playing. He's like, half of you hate him, half of you love them. Good night, everybody.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man. But there we go. Gem and the holograms. Now we have actual holograms. Your number one, Hatsune Miku. My number one is a real human individual. And then we'll talk about our honorable mentions. But he's a real human individual. And it's so funny because the actual actor in this movie, let me see here. What is it? I'm find the right song. That way you guys we can go out. I can't spell shit. Anyway, real person. And everyone goes, oh man, this person, they can't sing. They're just a goddamn comedian. Nobody understands who they are.
That doesn't count.
What?
If it is who I think it is.
Who do you think it is?
The dude that got really famous over COVID.
No.
Oh no. Okay.
You're talking about that one comedian that TJ liked?
Yeah.
No, he's a real person. He's a real comedian. No, I'm talking about a comedian that starred in the movie Chicago as a side character, has one song, fucking kills it, and then that's it. And then he just moves on with the rest of the show. And then all of a sudden he gets cast in this biopic, this fake one. My number one is Dewey Cox. Yep. John C. Reilly can actually fucking sing. Have you ever heard the song Mr. Cellophane from Chicago?
Yeah.
It's fucking great. And so then you got Dewey Cox.
That dude is so underused by Hollywood to a degree. Yeah.
Everything. He could do everything, including sing.
Beautiful ride.
Wrong boy died.
Did you ever see Gangs of New York?
I did not see Gangs of New York.
He plays a villain, not even a villain, like a henchman. He plays a henchman so well and so nefarious that I was like, damn, I wish that, get more roles. And then he never did.
Right.
He was in both Talladega and Boogie Nights.
He's not a henchman in either of those movies.
He's kind of a henchman. He's a sidekick.
But there he is. Yeah, he's menacing in Gangs of New York. And he gets strung up a little bit, looks like.
He gets killed by Leo.
I'm sure he does. As he's hung right there. But no, John C. Reilly, just so talented. And all of those songs are really fucking good. All of them are. What was the other one? Walk Hard, the titular song, which is so fucked up because if you remember the advertising for this movie, all of it was shitty. All of it was get hard, get ready for Cox.
They kind of advertised it as another one of the Scary Movie ripoffs, not the Scary Movies,
a parody type thing, right?
Yeah,
that was in the same vein. But then you got him singing his ass off.
Other like the my coat. I've been scorned and slandered.
yeah, fucking that guy's Tim Meadows, fucking great.
I love.
Don't want none of this shit. It's not habit forming. It's the best drug there is. All right, that was my number one. It was I forgot to write down yours as number ones, but you have them. But here's some honorable mentions. This one was from my mom, one of my mom and dad's favorite movies, The Mighty Wind. Have you ever seen this movie? The new Main Street Singers. I had Max Rebo.
More Coen Brothers. And I got an honorable mention myself. That's a third or fourth Coen Brothers movies at this point.
Max Rebo Band. Jabberjaw. This is a legitimately one that I hate that I admit, and having been around Disney so much with my girlfriend, you hear it in the background occasionally. Fucking Four Town from Turning Red. I never loved nobody like you. I'm like, oh my God, why do I like this song? We'll get there, Christina. Gem of the Holograms, KK Slider from Animal Crossing. And then the one I remembered mid-show is Chip Skylark. My shiny teeth.
I remember
me.
that was actually the example I was going to give when I was like, do individual people count?
Right. Well, here's the thing, folks. I forgot to actually really put this in the beginning of the show. TJ wasn't here. So the reason why Powerline was automatically taken off the list, why Powerline was not included, because if TJ was here, Powerline's number one. Also, the other one that's in here, Hex Girls, that's TJ's number two. So if he was here, those were already established as some of the greatest in his. Yeah. But then, of course, the one I'm missing, this was legitimately my number six, Jesse and the Rippers. From Full House. Uncle Jesse does a whole song with the Beach Boys. He sings with the Beach Boys, and then he has a breakout single called
Beach Boys
Forever.
are kind of problematic, in my opinion.
Now, or what did they do?
They're creepy old men that sing about banging teenagers.
They weren't always creepy old men. They were boys at one point.
No, that was the last album they put out when they were already old men.
Wait, what was the song that was about doing the girls?
I mean, they're all about.
Well, they're all about. Everybody wants a girl, and you get one.
When they were trying to make the comeback album, when Uncle Jesse was playing with them, and they were already in their 50s, 40s.
Oh, when they did that, when they did this concert.
Yeah.
They're singing Kokomo. This is genuine.
Oh, they were wearing. They're already wearing old man pants.
Oh yeah. Oh, no, those are also the '90s, so you have to be wary of that. But yeah, you know what, JJ? Sometimes you got to be a creepy. No, you don't. Don't be a creepy old man.
That's a good one. Aldous Snow. I forgot about him.
Which one's that? Oh, forget to the Greek in that. What's his name?
But it's like
Russell
stroke the furry wall. I also like legitimately will bang out once in a while to Bangers and Mash.
Who's Bangers and Mash?
It's his song about getting laid, but he uses Bangers and Mash as a metaphor. Did you come from my bangers?
Well, I'm looking at the chat right now. Let's see here.
Electric Mayhem.
Electric Mayhem. That was on my cousin's list for sure. Dr. Teeth and Electric Mayhem.
I have a couple honorable mentions.
They were mentioned. The Wonders.
Oh, that's from that Thing You Do, the Tom Hanks movie.
Oh, I see. Marvin Berry and the Starlighters. Several times from Gravity Falls. Chip Skylarker mentioned. Mainly Mark Love. I thought that was the band name. Benny Mardonis. Who's
Serenity,
Benny Mardonis?
I have bad news. Like, don't look up most of your favorite band's history, no matter what genre or anything you're into.
Oh, Benny Mardonis.
Do the monkeys count?
No, so that's the thing. If they had music before they were animated or anything else, that's why Alvin and the Chipmunks don't count. Because there was an Alvin and the Chipmunks fucking "We I Want a Hula Hoo" that came out before the first cartoon, let alone the '90s one, '80s '90s one.
So, I got 4 honorable mentions.
Well, let's see. Real quick though, any of these Rockafire Explosion? Technically, Rockafire Explosion does count. And Monkey, Beef from Phantom of Paradise, The Beats from Doug, as I mentioned, California Dreams. Marcos, go ahead.
The Wild Stallions.
Wild Stallions is from what?
Airheads.
Airheads, that's right.
That's a good one. No.
No.
What? No, because that would be Lone Ranger.
The Lone Rangers, right? No, yeah. It's Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted is the Wild Stallions.
That's right. Okay.
The Lone Rangers is on my honorable mentions.
So, number 4, there's no music for this dude. It's just a matter that this movie is amazing and it's about music. It's Johnny Quid from Rock and Rolla. There's no music. He never plays anything. The whole movie is like, oh, he's dead. And it's like, no, he's a punk dude.
Oh, you're fine. There's Rock and Roller.
My second honorable mention, another Coen Brothers movie.
Jesus Christ.
Llewellyn Davis.
Llewellyn Davis?
Yes. So this is the movie that put 2 actors on the map, and they would both be in Star Wars.
Oh, there you go. Look at
Yeah.
It's Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac.
Oh, I could have put Seb from fucking La La Land, technically. Or John Legend as not John Legend. That would have been cheating, though.
The cool thing about that Coen Brothers movie is that the folk music is actually legitimately good, and Justin Timberlake comes out.
There you go.
And then my second to last honorable mention is Bad Blake.
Blake. That's who I was struggling on.
Crazy Heart.
Crazy Heart.
It's a country movie. But it's a really good movie. Like Alfred was
Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, Jeff Bridges. You literally have to see it. And then my favorite funny like honorable mention, because they only have one song, is Spurg's side band in The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Spurg's side band. Spurg's side band, Billy.
The B Sharps.
The B Sharps. Oh, look at this. The Spurgs. Oh, well, they're Spurg.
No, but if you look up the video, it's actually pretty funny.
All right, well, let's take a look at the video real quick. JJ, what else do you have real quick while I'm looking that up?
The Singing Brain from Billy and Mandy.
That one actually won an Emmy, which is funny for all the executives.
Yeah. I mean, I know the guy.
Huh? Nope, that's not what I'm talking about.
Look up Brains from Billy and Mandy. That's the one I'm talking about. The guy who sings it is, Aurelio Voltaire.
This guy right here?
Yeah, that's the...
He's just watching TV. Down to Mr. McGee's. He hasn't had a thought since 43.
I won't lie.
Hey,
look, the show won an Emmy because that episode won an Emmy. It's Purple Filth is the name of the band.
Purple Filth. No, here's the thing. You can get me with swing just about every time. It's like, hold on, Purple Filth. There we go. Spell it right. There we go. That's a real fucking song. That's awesome. Cheetah Girls almost made it on my list. Honorable mention.
Mouse Rat.
Mouse. Which one's Mouse Rat? That's familiar.
It's Chris Pratt.
That's from Parks and Rec. That's right.
Bye, little
Rockapella was a real band. Where in the world is Carmen
I don't
San
know
Diego?
what the name of SpongeBob's band is. Otherwise, yeah, sure.
Right.
Sweet Victory is a good fictional song. But
Right. But we're talking about the top 5. So be sure to keep going.
School of Rock. That does.
School of Rock. Yep,
yeah.
that would have worked. That would have worked right there. I think a lot of people are looking them up and just typing them also. You guys are reading from the same list. But yeah, School of Rock.
It literally 3 comments in a row that's School of Rock.
And come on, baby, I'm
the
alive.
Archies earlier.
The Archies. I mean, there's Josie and the Pussycats. We mentioned at the top of the show. Jabberjaw. Fucking. There's
Whoever
so many
did the
bands.
background music for Scooby Doo.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
No. Whenever there was a chase, like they would play 70s sounding music. 'cause
Right.
It was the 70s.
Right.
If you look up Scooby Snacks track.
Scooby
Snacks
tracks.
Yeah.
Also, what was the name of the band of Scotty Doesn't Know?
Hey, what's up, Void Angelic?
Oh, Void Angelic. Hey, first time catching you guys. Well,
Gracias, amigo.
You're about to go there here.
There's one about an ostrich that I like a lot.
Well, this is only a minute long, so this is the only.
That's the theme.
Hold on, ostrich.
I'm in love with
Scooby Doo
an
ostrich song.
Yeah.
Oh shit! There was that whole album that Brack did from Space Coast Coast to Coast. Let's see here. Austin Roberts,
Yeah,
Daydreaming.
Daydreamin', that's the
There we
name.
go. Skip ahead real quick. So this is not a real. This is just Scooby Doo's band.
This is just Scooby Doo music. Like you can only find it on Scooby Doo. They put this CD in like cereal boxes or some shit. Like you had to send in box tops, or I don't remember. But like you can only find these tracks on YouTube now.
That's fucking crazy. That's look at now we're our top 5, at least our top 5 show has referenced a Box Tops exclusive CD from the fucking 80s probably.
90s. No,
90s.
This was the 90s. This was when I think Zombie Island was coming out.
Right. This one right here, because I love Brack, so I love Space Ghost so much, and especially Brack in particular. Ryan Walterson was in the chat. Hey, don't touch me!
Whoa! Hey! Don't touch me!
This was on TV.
Man, I love Space Ghost Coast to
Don't touch
Coast,
me!
and there's no way to look at that 6-season box set and know what are the good and the bad.
Because every so often you'll just get.
Whoa! Hey! Don't touch me!
I could do this all day, and I will.
Whoa! Don't touch me!
That's it. And then he has a song called "I Love Beans." He's a song with Freddie Prinze Jr. I'm driving down the highway 40 in my big old pickup truck, which now I've made a rival of Tommy and Freddie Prinze Jr. So can't do that anymore. I actually thought about that in the same conversation. But yes, that could have all been our top 5s. But that's our top 5s. Let us know what your top 5s are. Anything else?
I have one more.
Anything else in the chat right here?
I have one more honorable mention.
What's your honorable mention?
Elias.
Hello, I am Elias.
Wait, what's it called? What's it
Elias. He's a WWE wrestler. His whole gimmick was just.
Oh, that's right. He's in the middle of a track with a guitar. Middle of a ring with a guitar.
Yeah.
There he is.
Apparently, he's actually a pretty good guitar player, but I didn't know that.
Now you're just naming internet songs. Cucumba. Oh no, I'm a cucumber.
Wait, Jeff Jarrett has a legitimate song? No, I'm not counting that.
We're not doing it.
I'm out,
And so
Listen
am
up,
I.
slap nuts.
I said you're out, and
Hitting
so
him with
am
the guitar,
I. Be sure to join us for our 9th anniversary, 9-hour stream. It's time for us to get on out of here, everybody. But be sure, join us, save the date. We're gonna have lots of friends, guests, giveaways, all that stuff.
One
You
more
got a
question.
point. Got a point at me. Go ahead.
Would wrestling rappers count as a fictional band?
Macho Man, number 1. I'm out.
The Acclaimed. The Acclaimed.
Wrestling based. Well, you have to admit that wrestling's fake. Which part of it is that it's not. That's the thing.
Have you ever heard an acclaimed intro?
No.
Please play one. It doesn't matter which one you play.
Yeah, just look one up while I go.
Wait, what? Okay, acclaimed intro WWE.
Yeah. No, it's AEW.
AEW. Okay.
That's the actual song. That's not an intro.
The acclaimed top of the chain, so I bet you know that.
Okay.
They freestyle on their way down.
Billy Gunn have never. Oh wait.
That's also just clip.
Why are you giving me the wrong things? You're giving me the wrong prompts. Acclaimed entrance.
Welcome back to Rampage on TNT.
This is a trio
The acclaim, yo, we pin fire. Y'all about to get it from both sides like Zendaya.
Jesus. We're getting out of here, everybody. Jason's already gone. He's already got the idea. Be sure to go to our 9th anniversary celebration. Save it. Save the date. You'll love it. And now we'll leave it. Bye, everybody.
Nobody ever says that name right.